global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Today is quite a significant day in the history of Rivers State, the 17th day of June. Significant in the sense that there's a lot of controversy as it has to do with the elongation of the term of the local government chairman. And the chairman said, well, they're standing with Martin Amowole. They wouldn't be leaving office on the 17th day of June as expected, while there is already a court order to that effect that elongation has been cancelled, but they refuse to recognize it. And you're going to see some video from some of them who came out to tell Nigerians that they are ready for a showdown. And one OCK has already said his own, and then also another honorable member, another chairman, that's Eleme local government chairman, Honorable Olo, and that one had already said the ball rolling that if you don't want to see your forefathers as earlier as possible, please do well not to come close. But then we're going to also see videos of the youths already. Some of them are in some of the Secretariat of the local government, owing to the fact that today should be the last day where these guys are supposed to hand over power. All of that we're going to show you. But first of all, let's give you a little details on what to expect. According to the news, youth in Rivers State have taken to the streets to protest the attempted extension of the tenure of office of council chairman in the state. The protesters shut down the gates of several council secretariats, including those in Degema, Asari Toru, and Akuku Toru local government area. The protest comes after the Rivers State Assembly, led by Speaker Martin Amowole, overridden Governor Fubara's veto and passed a controversial bill extending the tenure of office of the council chairman by 6 months. The move has been vividly criticized as an attempt to subvert the democratic process. In a video, Honorable Samuel Wanosike of Ikore local government chairman was seen insulting the governor and vowing to remain in office, citing the controversial bill. However, Rivers State High Court has nullified the bill and ordered Amawale and his colleagues to stop parading as assembly members. The protest is seen as a response to perceived disobedience by the court order and attempted subversion of the democratic process. The situation is still unfolding, and the details of a meeting held by the former governor Wike with the outgoing chairman and his resident in Port Harcourt are yet to be made public. The protesters are seen in separate video doing what they know best to do. Reactions have trailed, but right now I'm going to allow you to just watch the assets, and also we're going to be looking at so many other things that is happening in Rivers State. And guess what? We're going to furnish you with as much as, but let's watch this video and hear they are chanting what they really stand to.
Some people are ganging up. They want to use force to enter into the local government. Let me tell you, local government is not a town hall, community town hall, or youth secretariat, or student union secretariat. That's a government facility. So stay away from there except the law permits you to go there. If you go there against the law, what you will see will not be. You will see your forefathers earlier than you expected. Earlier. So don't go there if you are not meant to go there. You can stay in the hotel and make money, but don't go there. Some people are ganging up.
Mr. Ben retire, Navana retire. Mr. Ben, Mama, you must go. 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 Mama, you must go.
Meanwhile, in another video we're going to be watching in a jiffy, Governor Fubara has expressed concern over what his administration is going through. We already know that he's going through a lot, but yesterday in a child education which he attended in one of the churches in Rivers State, he took out time to talk about what he is going through, and he alleged that no past administration in the state has experienced difficulty, and despite that, his administration has been standing in the strength of God. According to what he said, a good number of you don't even know me, have not seen me, and have not had any personal contact with me, but from the time God showed his mercies upon us, you have always prayed for us, wishing us well, and God has always answered your prayer. He went further to talk about the impact that he has received thus far. He says, I will watch, understanding that one day I will leave an account for the way I had watched over their face for all of us. It's when you are of the mind of controlling power that you will become obsessed. But when you are watching, you know that one day you will leave and another will take over. Let me allow you watch the video and we'll be back to talk about this too.
A good number of you don't even know me, have not seen me, have not had any personal contact with me. But from the time God showed his mercy upon us, you have always prayed for us, wish us well, and your prayers have always been answered by God. We're only standing because of your prayers. That is the truth. What we have gone through in this state, nobody, no government, previous government, have gone through it. But it's only God that's made us still standing. Not just standing, but standing in the strength of God. So it's worth us to always say, God, thank you. And when we find ourselves in his presence, the only thing we'll say is continue to pray for us. There is nothing impossible when it comes to God. The special grace of God, God has placed us today to watch over the affair. Not control, watch over the affair of this state. I'm not controlling the affair, but to watch. I will watch with the fear of God. I will watch, understanding that one day I will leave, and what will account is how did they watch for us, not control. It is only when you want control when you become obsessed. When you're watching, you can't be obsessed.
All right, welcome back. My colleague is in the house, and Fubara had talked about how much he has been stressed thus far. But then the stress, we already know where the stress is coming from. Number one, from his predecessor Wike, who still want to be in charge of Rivers State based on the structure he had already created before Fubara came on board. And already we know that the local government chairman and the lawmakers, alongside commissioners who have already resigned, have given him tough time. What's your take on all of this?
Well, for Bara, it's normal for him to feel that way. Somebody who came on the wings of godfatherism, and now he has squabbles with his godfather. So it's only normal that Wike is not somebody that really like peace. He's one person that he likes drama. I personally like calling him Drama King. But while that is said, I feel Fubara can move on. Whatever he has, he should begin to deliver at the dividend of democracy. The people themselves will stand for him if they discover that he is people oriented and not elite oriented. Because thus far, Nigerians have been suffering the elite benefits and not the people benefits of democracy. And for me, I also discovered that the youth, just a little digression now, the youth occupying the secretariat is a sign that the youth are with him.
Of course.
And the fact that there's an indoor meeting going on, behind the scene meeting going on between Yusufike and his local government chairman, I think going forward, they know the right thing to do. And wisdom demands that they should actually vacate that seat. I think there's a court injunction. I think subsequent news you're going to get to see and hear the documents about the same issue on this extension of tenors. Subsequent news, though. But while that is said, I feel that Fubara should, do the right thing, keep doing the right thing. The people are solidly behind him, regardless of how they move around us.
All right, and based on the fact that the youth have come out, do you think that Fubara, anytime from now, will go ahead with appointing administrative head for all those local government? Now that their tenures are over, some other people should take over so that they'll be running the face of the local government. Do you think he's waiting to see possibly what after the meeting with Wike, that's the local government chairman meeting with Wike? Do you think he's waiting to see what they will do, or he's gonna go ahead, being that he's in charge of his people?
Well, for the now, what we heard is that they are trying to stop Martin Samawele's group are trying to stop the inauguration of the caretaker committee for the local government. And I feel that that shouldn't deter him. today is their final day. Today is supposed to be the end of their tenure. So
And I think ordinarily they are
literally,
supposed to prepare their handing
handover
over
notes,
notes,
yeah,
a long list of assets and everything,
achievements and
achievement.
all.
Yeah,
But of course, they've not handed over any notes, because if they have, they would have made it public. I think they're ready to wage whatever issue or problem, but the youths are ready for them. The youths are very ready for them. But personally, I feel, this is my on a personal note, I feel that he just wants them to finish up whatever they have. Today is their grace period,
yeah, of
literally.
course, of
Then
course.
tomorrow is a public holiday. Then next tomorrow, he will do that which is in his heart. And the law will probably be behind him, will be behind him. And the people of River State will be solidly behind him as well.
All right, that's where we'd like to leave it. Let's meet our conversation and talk more.
Global happenings today.